Welcome back to the Morristown Market Report. I'm Amy Schrader with RE/MAX Real Estate 10.
I'm Kim Swan with Union Home Mortgage.
Our special guest today is Karmella. She is with Intricate Beauty, which is located in our downtown area. Yes. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Well, we appreciate you coming. So, what can you tell us about Intricate Beauty? What do you do there?
Intricate Beauty is a day spa where I do relaxation facials and I do full body waxing for women, and we do back waxing for men and leg waxing for men.
Okay. So, as an esthetician, like what all does that involve? What kind of services, I guess, does that include?
Yes, that's an amazing question. So I always get a question about being an esthetician. Do I do massage? We do massage. It is not a massage therapist or intentional massage, but a relaxation massage, more like a Swedish massage is what we're taught in school. So those services are included in every facial. So if you get a neck and shoulder massage is in our basic relaxation facial, but then in any hour-long facial, you also get a hand, foot, or a scalp massage. So those services are included, yes.
Okay. So what is the purpose of a facial? Why would I come to you to get a facial?
One, to relax, okay? And then number two, you would come so that your skin has massaged its muscles, the blood is circulating, and then that your texture and everything keeps you looking and glowing. So anti-aging and things like that.
Okay. So what's that process look like? You can tell I've never been.
Yes, so it's a 7-step.
Tell me looking at me. I have not been.
No, you look great. It's a 7-step process. So you start off with a cleanse, an introductory, and then a cleanse. And then after the cleanse, you get a massage. And then after the massage, you get an exfoliation. And then after exfoliation, you'll get a mask. And that mask is normally an enzyme or some type of exfoliation manual. And then after that, you will get a mask. That mask is to help hydrate and, tone the skin and help firm it and help with the anti-aging portion. And then after that, you will get a toner, a moisturizer, and a serum, and then a scrub.
Wow.
Okay.
And then the scrub, and I meant to say sunscreen, so this is live, so you'll be all right. Yeah.
Really. I understand. Okay, so what are your hours there?
I am by appointment only, but those appointments are every other Monday, every Tuesday from 4 to 10, every Thursday from 4 to 10, and Fridays from 9 to 9.
Okay.
And then Saturdays from 9:30 to 2. Yes.
Okay, so you're hitting the weekend there.
Yes.
All right, so I just said you're located in downtown. Where specifically are you located?
Everybody calls it the old Megan's Corner building. So I'm diagonal from the new City Hall down in the dip. It's 123 West First North Street, Morristown, Tennessee, 37814.
Yeah, so when you said the old Megan, I know exactly.
Yes, and that's what
I've seen your sign there, but yeah, that's where Megan's Catering or something.
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right, so do you have a Facebook page? How do people get in touch with you to book an appointment?
Okay. Google and Yelp both accept my appointments for booking. And then I have a Facebook page, Intricate Beauty by Karmella, and my Instagram is Intricate Beauty by Kay. Yes.
Okay. But you prefer that they would go through like Google or Yelp to book an appointment?
Yeah, preferably Google, yes. Messaging me would not be the best just because I would send you right back to my website to book just because of the paperwork, and you'll be able to see my availability there.
Exactly. Okay. So what kind of price range are we talking about? Like from, X to Y? All
right.
For a service?
Our basic facial runs about $65, and then our most expensive is $150.
Okay.
And $150 is about an hour and a half.
Gotcha. All righty. So is there anything you think of you want to ask?
No, just we need to go. So.
Thank you. Book now. Yeah.
I understand.
Yes, yesterday.
All right. So do you have any specials coming up?
Yes, for September we have our October special, which is our pumpkin recharge facial. It is $65 for an hour and 5 minutes. It includes a hand, foot, or a scalp massage, and of course that neck and shoulder. And then you get 2 masks in that service as well.
Okay, good deal.
You will leave glowing and relaxed. Don't prepare to do nothing for the rest of the day.
Yeah. That's why you do it from 4 to 10.
Come on.
I get it now.
Time to relax.
I gotcha.
You had
And
a hard
then you
day
have
at
to go
work.
home and deal with the kid.
What kids?
Raising a 4-year-old. I got
Oh, no, I'm saying but you would say what kids?
Yeah.
Whose kids are those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the last question is one that we ask every guest that comes on here, and that is, if you could go back in time and give your 20-year-old self one piece of advice, what would that be?
Save more money.
That's a very good piece of advice. I don't think
Save
anybody's ever said that
more
before.
money.
Yeah.
Or start saving.
Yeah, I think that's a huge problem, in that people just live paycheck to paycheck, and
Yep.
they never learn how to
It was
save
never
money.
taught.
Yeah,
It was never taught. We are still.
and I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like in high school,
Oh, yeah.
that needs to be, financial literacy needs to be a course.
Yes.
Teach them how to write. I mean, I know people don't write checks, but teach them how to balance a checkbook, like you using that debit card like it's free money.
Yes. Yes. They have a joke going around right now. Girl math is spending $80 on a card and $20 in cash, but the card didn't count because only the money that you spent in cash is girl math. Because that was just what you said. It makes sense. Because guess what? I only spent $20.
Yeah.
I didn't spend 80. But you spent 100, ma'am. You ain't got no money left.
I remember when my daughter was little, she would want me to go buy something for her, and I'd be like, honey, we don't have the money for that right now.
Yeah.
We just don't have the
Yes.
money. And she said, well, go to that machine and put your card in, Mama. And it's like, that is a teaching opportunity, that machine does not just spit out
Yes,
money
ma'am.
to you.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
Big time.
Yeah, learning how to manage money and save money is huge.
Huge.
Especially if you want to buy a house.
And especially if you want to run a business.
Yeah.
That's right. You gotta have your money right to do it, for sure. So, all right, well, thank you again for being on here. We
Thank you for
certainly
having me,
appreciate it.
guys.
We're going to talk about mortgages and real estate.
All
so
right.
if you want to make an exit, this is your chance to do that.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later. IBBKGlossGeans.com. See y'all. Bye.
Bye, Karmella.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, Kim, so what can you tell me about mortgage rates?
We're running in the sevens, about 7.5 conventional FHA. THDA 6.75, so we're still a little higher than we were, a few weeks ago. And I don't know, again, what are they going to do? That's a $1 million question. But I mean, I don't think we're going to see any drops anytime soon.
Well, I know, and that's hilarious to me, considering that all the experts said by the end of the year we'll be below 6%. But
Yes.
anyway, I know the Fed met last week. You were on vacation. And they decided not to raise by a quarter, but they have not ruled out that they're going to do that between now and the end of the year. So, we'll see what happens on that front. But, the thing of it is, people can't, they say, well, I'm going to wait till the rates come down. But with the appreciation price of homes right now, they really can't afford to wait, another year, because, if home prices are going up 10 to 12% a year, that's 10 to 12% more of that home you want to buy is going to cost you next year. So,
Right. Plus, people that want to sell, and this is more for you than me, but private values are still really good. So get that equity out and start putting it towards the next home, and you can always refi later when those rates do come down. Because I do think they will. I just don't think it's going to be anytime in the next few months or anything. So,
right. Maybe for that wonderful spring market.
That's
That's what we're asking Santa for Christmas this year.
Exactly.
We want mortgage rates below 6%, Santa. Can you help us with
Yes. Where's he at?
that? All right. Well, I was going to talk to you a little bit today as far as a market update about cash deals in the area. So I'm sure as a lender, you are very familiar with the fact that we have a lot of cash buyers coming in, offering cash. So I ran the stats in Hamlin County from the beginning of the year until today, and we've had 137 deals in Hamlin County alone that have been cash deals that have closed. Now, the total number of sales for Hamlin County in that time period was 493.
Wow.
So that puts us right about 28% of the deals right now in Hamlin County alone are cash deals. So, and then I ran it for the 4-county area, which is Cobb, Granger, Hamlin, and Jefferson counties. And in those 4 counties, we've had 314 cash sales since the beginning of the year. There were 1,091 total home sales in those 4 areas. So that comes up to almost 29% of all the home sales are cash deals. And I know, people go, where's all this cash coming from? Where do these people come up with all this money? And, we have so many people that move here from out of state. So, You get buyers from California, you get buyers from Texas or Florida or even New York, and they've got $1 million, multi-million dollar homes that they're selling in those states. And once they've sold and they move here, you know, they're using that cash to buy the house here. But now some of them are local, because like you were talking about with equity, you know, my parents have lived in the same house since 1970. You know what I'm saying? And so their house is obviously worth a lot more money today than what they paid for it in 1970. So, you know, people who have lived in their home 10, 20, 30 years or more, you know, they can sell their home. And then if they want to downsize, they're going to have the cash to be able to buy another home from the proceeds of theirs. So,
well, and I think some, you know, when rates were lower, some people got a mortgage just because they didn't want to pull their cash from investments and things. But now that rates are higher, they're kind of like, well, instead of paying, you know, 7% interest rate, I'll just pull money from, you know, from my investments and use that. That's what I'm hearing some too. So.
Yeah, that's true too. So, all right. Well, that kind of gives you an idea of cash sales in our area. Of course, we're towards the end of the month, so next week we'll be able to share what the September stats are and what's going on. And you missed last week, I introduced Michelle Hodges. I think you're familiar with Michelle.
Michelle's
but
amazing.
She is my licensed assistant now. I brought her on board the 1st of August, but we have been really slammed. And so she was on vacation, and then I was on vacation, and then my daughter was in the hospital. I've got a fractured ankle, and you know how all that goes. Life happens. So we took advantage of you not being here last week to bring her on and introduce her to everybody. So I'm excited to see what the future holds for Michelle and I. I know you'll be working with her quite a bit, handling
Y'all
the
make a
mortgages.
great team. Great team.
Well, thank you. I hope so. So it's working out good for us right now. But all right, so join us next Wednesday at 2 p.m. We'll be back with another local business. Again, I'm Amy Schrader with Remax Real Estate 10.
I'm Kim Swan with Union Home Mortgage.
And if you own a local business in the Lakeway area and you would like to be featured on our Spotlight video, please leave a comment or send a DM. We'll be happy to reach out to you and get you on our schedule.